Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a young man named Jack. He had grand dreams of achieving success and living a comfortable, fulfilling life. But there was one challenge. Jack constantly complained. "I don't have the right resources," he would say. "Others always seem luckier than me. Nothing ever works out in my favor." One day, while walking through the bustling marketplace, Jack noticed an elderly teacher sitting under a large tree, surrounded by a group of attentive students. This teacher, known as Master Mark, was renowned throughout the town for his wisdom. Curious, Jack stopped to listen. Master Mark held up a clear glass jar. "This jar," he explained, "represents your life. Every day, you have an opportunity to fill it. What you decide to put inside will determine how your life unfolds." He carefully placed several large stones into the jar until it appeared full. "Is the jar full now?" he asked the students. "Yes," they replied. Then he added small pebbles which rolled neatly into the spaces between the larger stones. "Now?" he asked again. "Yes, now it's definitely full," the students laughed. Finally, Master Mark poured a handful of fine sand into the jar, filling the tiniest gaps. Everyone stared in surprise. Jack stepped forward and asked, "Master, what does this mean?" Master Mark smiled gently. "The large stones are your main priorities, your goals, your family, your health. The pebbles represent your smaller tasks and daily responsibilities. The sand is everything else, distractions, complaints, and excuses. If you fill your jar with sand first, there will be no room for the stones. But when you focus on the important things first, everything else will fit around them." Jack fell silent. The lesson struck him deeply. He realized that he had been filling his life with sand complaints, doubts, and distractions, waiting for perfect conditions instead of concentrating on what truly mattered. From that day forward, Jack changed. He stopped comparing himself to others and began setting small, clear goals each day. He devoted time to his family, cared for his health, and approached his work with full focus and determination. Excuses no longer had a place in his life. Years later, Jack became a successful entrepreneur. People often asked him the secret of his transformation. He would smile and say, "Start each day with an empty jar. Choose wisely what you put inside. Success isn't about having everything. It's about focusing on what truly matters." Moral of the story: life gives everyone the same empty jar each day. Fill it with effort, purpose, and the things that matter most. Avoid distractions, complaints, and excuses, and you will have space for your big goals. By focusing on what's important, you not only achieve your dreams, but also live a meaningful life.